Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I hope you're all doing well. I have this beautiful March 2022 weekly kit from Sadie Stickers. It is so stunning and it was a pleasure to plan with. I love the full boxes. Everything is so beautiful. This clip art is popular across the board in the community, but I just love all the extra florals and decorative elements that came with the kit. So really excited to be planning with this. And I have the matching March kit. So I just filmed my February highlights. And yes, I did go back to doing daily highlights. I don't know. I tried the January more minimal look where I only did a few highlights that were like really big for me or things that I really wanted to mark down so I could have a little bit more white space. But honestly, it felt so empty in my brain. I love the way that Tay does it where she like pre-plans in her monthly, but I feel like when I do it, it just feels off. And maybe that's just because I've gotten so accustomed to doing highlights and I just like prefer the more full look. Don't get me wrong, I really do like how the January plan with me turned out. But I think I really do miss and love the look of a fuller monthly spread with a daily highlight. And of course, there are maybe just a few days where I don't fill anything out and I'll use a full decorative box that comes with the monthly kits usually. So it still looks pretty balanced, but I love the way that my February spread turned out. It's probably one of my favorites I've done. And I know I say that just because like my style has evolved and my plans have kind of, or yeah, my style and my planning style. Why am I saying the same thing over and over again? Sorry guys. I've been up since 5:30. It's 8 a.m. and I'm doing this voiceover. Um, so basically my style has truly evolved and changed, and I think it just really captured everything I've loved doing for the past couple of years, and it was like a perfect balance. And what's really interesting is I'm always very intimidated by some like kits. Like I find or think it's not gonna be a good match for my style, like color wise, especially the February one. It was very pink and very different from something I normally gravitate towards, and it was kind of cutesy with some of the clip art. But when I ended up planning with it, I was able to kind of make it my own, and I didn't really use too much of the clip art because, like I said, the clip art was a little bit too cutesy for my liking. But pulling in my own stickers and the colors and the watercolor, it was absolutely gorgeous and so fun, and it just looked really elevated, and I felt like I got inspired again. And I recently posted on my Instagram that my day covers I did with the gathered layers scallops or tacos really re-inspired me, in addition to doing my February monthly highlights, because I've been kind of in a slump. I haven't really felt inspired, or I kind of feel like I was overwhelmed by all the inspiration. I don't know if that makes any sense, but in the planner community, I'm just scrolling through my feed and I'm just like, gosh, there's so many different things I could be doing or trying, and like, what's a new thing I can do that's going to be creative or that people are going to like and enjoy. And I feel like that's a pressure I put on myself considering I do YouTube and I have a platform. So I do put that pressure on myself. And I feel like, at the same time, it's okay to just kind of be steady and just enjoy the planning and the process, even though it seems a little bit redundant. But yeah, my February highlights was truly like so much fun to plan with, and I feel super um like I just feel like my creative juices, like I said last plan with me, are there again, and I just feel re-inspired. Anyways, I know I kind of blabbed through the day covers. Honestly, this week's day covers were not my favorite, and I feel like I put pressure on myself. There's that pressure, that P word again. But I it wasn't my favorite. I felt like it was kind of all over the place, and also because I love this kit and the clip art so much, I really wanted to do it justice, and yeah, it's just a bummer. Anyways, so my best friend, who is new to the planning community, or newer, like she doesn't have a platform or anything like that, and she's kind of just dipping her toes into decorative planning. She's the one that recently had a baby as well, so she loved this March clip art. Oh my gosh, there's someone mowing their lawn at 8 in the morning on a Saturday. It's cloudy outside. Why? Why? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I truly need a second cup of coffee. I don't, it's okay. Anyway, so here I'm just putting down the full boxes. I don't even know what I was saying before this. So my best friend, she loved this kit and the clip art so much. I think I got her the weekly and monthly as well. and it's just so beautiful. I truly understand why, and her birthday's in March, so it just makes sense. Anywho's, okay, so what did I do here? I'm just putting down these meadow trims from Honey Inked. They are some of my staples and favorites to use in spring and summer spreads. They're so beautiful. They're very classic. Like, I feel like they're not too much, you know what I mean? They're very simple, and I think Honey Inked really kicked it off with a trim, like the idea of designing a trim and cutting dividers in half so it can look a little bit more shallow and dainty and minimal. So I really, really love this, and I hope she brings different designs like this back to the shop, or new things and things like that. Just, I know that a lot of people have been reaching out asking when she's going to be releasing new things, but just know more to come soon. As always, I marked the same thing. So I had one meeting, and I instead wanted to use these like pencil cup stickers from White Stationery. I have a full sheet of them, and I didn't want them going to waste. So I felt like that was a different icon to mark meetings, even though my meetings are online and like virtual, and I don't really write anything down on like a notebook or in a notebook. And I use my OneNote. OneNote is truly amazing. I love it so much. Anyways, okay, so I had one meeting. The pen cup is from White Stationery. These dotted dividers are from Sadie stickers, and I think the same on the top. And I tried to use those throughout the spread, so it was pretty consistent and it looked balanced. The scallop ovals, those are from Crafts by Towie. You guys know how much I adore those. I love them so much. I'm very glad that Tao brought them as full sheets, like full quarter sheets in her shop. The Starbucks cup is also from Crafts by Towie. I need to stock up some more on those because I am running low. No surprise there. The Starbucks script is from Paper Trail Plans, and then the custom meeting scripts are also from their shop. By the way, I just want to say, so Jess and Susie are the owners of Paper Trail Plans. They're super sweet, and they reached out after I mentioned like the ink rubbing off of the transparent scripts, and it was really awesome that they remembered, because honestly I have so much going on I forgot to even reach out myself, but they were super awesome and like will be willing to fix it, make it right. I love when shops are so open to constructive feedback and criticism, and are very professional but still kind about it. I think that's super important, especially in our community where that's like the only way I feel like shops can know if they're doing a good job, if they're receiving that feedback, because there's so many shops. And like, this is why I could not own a sticker shop. Like, I would be so overwhelmed all the time. Like, I don't know how y'all do it, but thank you for doing it. But I just appreciate their customer service. They've always been super kind and sweet. I adore both of them. And it really means a lot that even shop owners, that just validates like shop owners watch our videos. And it's nice to know that, they listen. So that's really cool. Anyways, all right. So I placed down this box like 20 times. I struggled. Like I said, I struggled with this week because I had like an intention of doing something new or revolutionary, and I'm like, I'm just kind of going back in my, my little hole of like doing the same things over and over again. I can't talk this morning, sorry guys. And so I tried something new, and I wanted to bring back not something new for me. Like, I just don't bring in foiled florals very often, if you know my style, but I have been super inspired to start bringing some more in. So I love the ones from Honey Inked. They're so beautiful. Here, I'm putting it down right now, and I think it just elevates like just the look, like the balanced look, and it looks so pretty coming from like the colored florals. Gosh. Somebody please stop me. I really should not be doing a voiceover right now. But okay, what am I marking here? I basically went on like a 90s throwback playlist binge this day, and I was just listening to so many 90s throwback songs. It was so great. I loved it. It was a great mix of different genres, and those headphones are from White Stationery. Those dividers I'm trying so hard to hoard because those are from Sweet Bella XOXO. She is closed. I don't know if she's permanently closed or if she has any intentions of coming back. I haven't heard from her in a while, so I'm not really sure, but I love those dainty dividers so much. If you know of a shop that has dainty dividers similar to that, like as thin as that and simple, please let me know. It doesn't have to be, of course, the exact one, because I don't think that's like fair to the shop in general too, but I would love something similar. So let me know in the comments below if you know of any. I would really, really appreciate it. What else did I do this day? So I did a deadlift workout. I laugh every time I say deadlift because I just think about my bestie Tay every time she calls it dead weight. So I did that, and it was a killer workout. Like, it was just several variations of different deadlifts, and with the barbell, with the kettlebell, with the dumbbells, all of that good stuff. My hamstrings were on fire, so that's great, right? So it was a solid workout. What else? I had cinnamon toast crunch for dinner. It was lovely. I love CTC. Cinnamon toast crunch is one of my favorite cereals. So I will go not in order. There's actually no ranking or order. Is that a sticker on my shirt? What is happening to me this morning? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry if you were listening to this hot mess express. Hot mess express. Okay, here comes Jace. He just woke up. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so my favorite cereals. Top 4, maybe 5. I love Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cheerios. Thank you, Tay. Tay got me on that Cheerios train. I also, what did I say? I said Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cheerios. I love Honey Bunches of Oats and Cocoa Puffs. Those are like my go-to cereals. I love them so much. So good. Comment below what your favorite cereals are. It doesn't have to be in any order, but if you feel like that, if you feel like getting an extra, 20 points, please do that. But let's see. Okay, on Wednesday, I had 4 meetings. I also edited a plan with me. My handwriting was on point this week. I don't know what it was, but I must have been drinking some magic water, because honestly, like, my handwriting was looking really consistent and pretty. Like, it was just working. You know what I mean? So I listened to Boys to Men this day. I had like a Boys to Men like playlist running all day, like all the essentials. It was great. It was lovely. Growing up, my parents played almost every genre of music, pretty much. The only genre of music I'm not a fan of is heavy metal and screamo, but I will listen to everything. I'm definitely a R&B hip hop girl, and I love country, old country, and like your new modern pop country too. Like, I love alternative rock, pop music. I honestly love everything. I love island music, so I definitely did grow up on Hawaiian or island music. I say Hawaiian because, like, in Guam, they were playing Hawaiian music, but I feel like there were definitely more like Hawaiian artists than Chamorro artists. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? And then what else? Oh, I had therapy, and then I did cardio on the elliptical. The super cute music note, that's from White Deer Stationery. I adore those. I think it was Mandy of Mandy Dreams and Mandy Plans. She talked about like using, or she would always like draw music notes in her journal and things like that. And I love the simple look of them. They're just black, and it's just really pretty. Very minimal. I love to use that to just mark if I'm listening to music, or like with my little sister, she plays the viola, so if like anything related to that, those are very specific examples, of course, right? But you can truly use it for whatever. Even if you're like going to watch a musical or something, like that would be really cool. Okay, so on Thursday, I had 2 meetings. To mark my meetings this week, I just used those really pretty rectangular MIDI boxes from the kit. You guys, okay. I'm getting readjusted. Let me situate myself here. It was Tara of the Sticker Garden. Sticker Garden, right? Yeah. She and I were messaging about like different, true crime documentaries and stuff. And I can't remember which one it was that I told her about, but she asked if I watched Bad Vegan and the Tinder Swindler. Let me say something, okay? I don't want to judge, right? But some of these documentaries, when it starts to sound so tacky to the point where some people are like very naive and like gullible, it almost makes me mad. Like, I'm just like, I can't watch this. I'm so mad that you would believe that your dog could be immortal from a man that you quote unquote love or are infatuated by. Like, if you haven't seen The Bad Vegan, I'm sorry if I ruined it for you, but seriously, like, I'm pretty sure it was also in the like trailer or like the intro, so I don't think I'm really spoiling anything, but just like that. And then like the Tinder Swindler, I don't really care for how the documentary was created. And then I also like proceeded to look it up. I didn't even finish it. Like, I was maybe only 20 minutes from like finishing the documentary, but I was like, I can't. Like I just can't. And that says a lot, right? Like I love true crime documentaries and anything true crime, like podcasts, movies, whatever, documentaries. But I could not do it. Like the Tinder swindler just seemed so tacky. And same with the bad vegan. Like I think I liked the bad vegan a lot more than Tinder swindler, and that's saying a lot, you know? But I just couldn't. It was too tacky for me. Again, I was getting mad at the fact that like someone would just be so gullible and naive to like believe some of the things that these predators were telling them. And I'm just like, come on, where's your common sense? And I get it. Sometimes like when things are happening and you're emotional or you're in love or whatever, you have like blinders on. I get that. But some of the things, you guys, I'm kind of just like, we all know that's fake, right? Like, I mean, catfishing, like we all know what that was. Like, it's not like catfish is a new thing. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening here? Especially with like technology and these online dating things, like it's so easy. Like we have to be smarter. And I'm just so baffled by like how, like this is how people get murdered. Honestly, I'm like, what are you doing? Okay, enough of Rachel's TED talk there about being naive and gullible because, to be fair, I'm not in these people's shoes. I don't know the full story. So blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like I get that. But yeah, like even the worst roommate ever. I watched that show and it was I really liked the entire series. I thought it was super good. I think it was one of the episodes that really bothered me about like squatters, like where people, I didn't realize this was a thing. So that was super interesting, like the legal aspects of like squatters and if they just kind of like if they start living on your property and they've lived there after a certain amount of time and they have mail there, they technically like you can't evict them or something like that because there's technically no contract. So I don't know. I just find it like I don't know all the details, so I'm probably way off. But that's kind of the gist of what I remember. But even just like that episode really bothered me too because I'm just like I would not let anybody up in my house like that. What's happening? Like what is happening, you guys? But desperate times call for desperate measures. I get it. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. If you guys could see my face right now, it's lovely. Okay, I just talked through Thursday and Friday. Oh, so on Thursday, Greg and I finished building the dressers for my closet. So I bought these dressers off of Amazon. They're not super tall, which was perfect because I have like a shelf and like a I don't even know the word for it. Like I can't think right now. Um, I have a shelf that's already kind of built in, of like to the middle of the wall in my closet, my walk-in closet, and I wanted like drawers, whatever. I wanted drawers that could go under it, so I could still use like that shelf and like use like my little baskets and stuff on there, but then have drawers to put my clothes in because Greg and I were sharing this larger one in our room and it just wasn't working out, right? And so it took forever to build those. It is time consuming. So I got 4. They're not large at all, so I wanted them to kind of span the entire length of my closet. They're not super tall, they're not super wide, so it was like really perfect. So that took a while, and I was finally happy to use the tools icon from Crafts by Towie. I have that from a sampler sheet, and I was so glad I had this like kit was in gold because I only have samplers in gold from her shop. Okay, so let's see what else happened. We got Thai takeout. I'm not sure if I got noodles and or curry, probably noodles, but regardless, delicious. On Friday, I dropped off Betty. I don't remember what was getting done, like something like a deep clean or something. I don't remember. It was part of like the package of like buying her, or some more maintenance had to be done. I don't know. So much has happened, you guys. I can't remember. Let's see. Greg and I grabbed some coffee at Wawa. Ooh, Pieces of Her. This show I finished in one sitting. It was so good. Toni Collette, I think that's her name. She's phenomenal. I love her so much. She is so good. I forget what, I think it was like in, I can't remember the name of it, but it was another show and she was like a detective in it. Unbelievable. I think that was the name of it. I finished that really quickly too, and she was a detective in that show. She's been in a few other movies and things. Oh, hi, Jace. Mommy's doing a voiceover right now. Would you like to join? Would you like to join? Hi, baby. Good morning. Okay. Oh, you got your ball. Sorry, guys. The rest of this voiceover is probably going to consist of Jace being here. Anyways, okay, so I finished watching pieces of her. It was really good. Like I said, I watched all of it in one sitting. I highly recommend watching it. It's a really good show. I uploaded a sticker haul. Speaking of which, I have one coming shortly. I need to actually film it. I have a stack of stickers. A lot of like good spring and summer things. So we're all done with winter and stuff like that, because I haven't really been doing sticker hauls because I haven't been buying a lot of stuff in general. I'm really trying to use up my collection and what I already have. Speaking of which, these bees are the cutest thing in the entire world. I am planning on putting them on my new freebie with Sadie stickers just because they're so cute. I know it's very seasonal and specific, but I just love them. Like, I love them so much. I might be allergic and hate them in real life, but you know, they're really cute on a sticker and I just adore them so much. I tried to pull them in throughout the spread, and they just are such a cute seasonal thing, and it really makes the little section look so adorable. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Here are the leftover stickers. I have so much left over, and of course this is going to go in the leftover sticker book. Got this inspo from Lauren. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Into the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. Your sudden gaze and time, it started racing. But moments tend to fade, and you're too far away from me to get my name in. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. If you could read my